Hello and welcome to Finextra. I'm Emily Horler and I'm here with Daniel Hunt of Wavestone. We're talking about the digital workplace. Daniel, thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
So how is the digital workplace transforming the financial services industry?
Well, from a user perspective, most people are so familiar now with using tools from the consumer market in the workplace and using their own devices. So we're really seeing that even in the financial services industry, people are expecting to use those things at work. This is an interesting challenge for especially financial services industry with the regulatory requirements and data sensitivity, where it can be difficult to have those sort of looser tools or cloud-based technologies that you're used to using at home in the workplace. We're also seeing from a business perspective that the banks are really trying to be more collaborative and be more efficient with the way that they work. So again, this adds to the complexity that we're seeing, but overall people are much more open now to making use of those technologies and really trying to embrace what consumer-based technologies can be brought into work and how that can make them more efficient.
What are the major rollout challenges in a data-sensitive industry or environment?
Well, we're seeing, particularly in financial services, that organisations have invested heavily in their customer-facing solutions. So things like banks have put a lot of money into their digital banking applications or payment providing solutions. What we sometimes see is that they haven't put that same investment into their back-end systems or their sort of non-customer facing systems. So this means that there's often a complex array of systems and processes to unpick before you can start to look at rolling out a digital workplace solution. In a highly regulated or data-sensitive environment, there's still a reluctance to host information in the cloud. We're seeing that a lot, especially obviously in financial services organisations where that's a priority. We're seeing that it's often necessary to do a desktop upgrade or actually to upgrade the hardware that's used to access these systems, because again the investment hasn't been made into the internal systems, and we're seeing that to be able to make use of the great technologies that some of the digital workplace solutions provide, it's necessary to do an upgrade to do that.
So how can organisations prepare for migration?
Well, we've seen that across the industry, digital workplace solutions have improved a lot over the last few years, but it's still not really a one-size-fits-all. So we see that organisations really need to take a look at their current setup to know exactly what's best for them. Again, when we've talked about the reluctance of moving to the cloud or using cloud-based technology, it's very important to start by looking at your data and to really classify that. What can you put out onto the cloud? What do you need to keep internally? So, for example, customer data or something that could be sort of secret to the business would need to be potentially remain on site, but marketing information could be stored externally. I think it's important really that it really isn't a one-size-fits-all, and that process of actually breaking down what are your digital working objectives, what that means for you as a business, and what solution might best meet your need is where we would usually start. And at Wavestone, that's what we've seen lots of clients starting to do.
Daniel, thank you very much.
You're welcome. It's been great. Thank you.
And thank you for watching.